I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
So as much information as I have in here about the United States, I have just as many websites and links for those that are in the UK and you're trying to get out, and those that are in Canada and you're trying to get out. If you're a retired person in the military from Canada, I got your back. If you're a person from UK, you're retired military, or if you're on Social Security in UK and you're trying to move, I got your back. I put that in here as well. So I didn't just think about the United States when I wrote this. I thought about the United States, Canada, and UK. So there's a bunch of information in here for all three countries.
Perfect, man. Perfect. All right, let me get to some of these comments, and then we're gonna go to the second video. All right. To King's point, a lot of extremists turn so-called black-pilled, which is not good. Yeah,
true,
absolutely
true.
Yep. And then he had this comment earlier. This is before you had got on, but. And we kind of spoke about this already, but he says, I don't think the red pill itself hurts men. I think it's certain men hurt the red pill because they're fakes.
True. And I can understand that, but from the perspective of a lot of guys will use the red pill to justify why they're in pain.
Yes.
I'm in pain because, see, now that I know that the laws are like this, I knew I wasn't in pain for nothing. I know I'm not. I know she didn't leave me for nothing. She left me because 80% of all women file for a divorce. That's why she left me. No, bro, she left you because that one time you haven't been taking responsibility with the kids, or it may have been a time where let's say you took responsibility for the kids and you just lost your sexy. You ain't taking care of you anymore. When you first met her, you was all on your spiritual journey. When you first met her, you was going after goals. When you first met her, you was in the gym all the time. Now it's been like 17 years since you've been in the gym? 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
It may not have nothing to do with the money or cheating or anything. It may be how you treat you that she said, I can't take it no more. If you don't love you enough, how you gonna love me?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of these red pill dudes will take the anger that they had prior to red pill,
mm-hmm.
and now red pill gives them a reason to justify why they're mad.
Right.
That's the reason why I'm mad, because 30% of all fathers are not the so-called fathers on child support are not the fathers. But sir, you are the father. Why are you worried about the dudes and mad about the dudes who aren't the fathers when you are the father?
Right. Yeah. But it goes back into, I would say this is probably the comment of the night. What you had said was that rage sells, right? So they use their rage and they use it with the statistics, as you have mentioned, like, yeah, I'm the father, but I'm upset because 30% of a woman who have children with men, the men who think that they are the biological fathers are not. And then you just said, sir, you are the father. So why are you raging? Right? So yeah, but rage sells.
Yeah, there are guys that are angry, walking around upset, and they are in happy relationships, but they're walking around quoting Kevin Samuels to the T. Some dudes just can't handle knowledge. They just can't handle walking around with the information.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Like I said, some people need to stay on the plantation because they're not built to be off the plantation of ignorance as well as the plantation of their home country.
Right. No, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be so I got a video talking about like the stupid things that passport bros do. So I'm definitely gonna be I'm definitely gonna probably incorporate some of this in there, right?
Yeah.
Like keep your ass on the plantation.
Yes.
Yeah, so shout out to Hassan. Did I say that right? Hassani? Or was it Hassan? I see him in your
Hassani.
chats a lot though.
Shout out to Hassani.
Oh, it's Hassani. Okay, yeah, okay, good evening. Exactly. This is the real red pill. It's not just about women, but society at large. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep. Shout out to the chat. Salute. HVAC is definitely a play for making money. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, the incels are the ones who are extreme for sure. Pink pill rage makes red pill rage look friendly. Yo, let me tell you, man, these women on TikTok, they could get freaking vicious, man. They could get vicious. It's like, man, you almost want to like build a ring and like, all right, put the gloves on, ladies. Seriously. Pink pill rage calling innocent black men bullet bags when they get deleted by cops. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pink pill rage was how they behaved when Kevin died.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, that's and just like when this brother said, you know, they're saying crazy, outlandish things that you have never heard red pill men say. Red pill men know that there's a badge of honor in what you say. So we don't cross envelopes. We don't say certain things like all black daughters should not be born type of ignorance. We don't say
right.
Like
right. Like that's wild work.
Rage.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy with the things that it's the crazy some of the things that women say. It comes out of their mouths, and they don't know that the person that's doing the cursing is the person that's being cursed. I'll say that again. It's crazy that a lot of these women don't want to admit or come to the reality that the person that is doing the cursing, we all know, is the person that's being cursed. Her life is in shambles, even though she's got money. She's got 4 degrees, but she's steady going back to school out of loneliness. Because if she's not in class, she doesn't have any friends. You know, it's just they live a cursed life, yet they want to curse out everybody else because of their lives.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely miserable, man. Absolutely miserable. It's the Whatever Podcast. Andre and Kings, that's why I follow your content. Thank you so much for following both of us, man. Definitely appreciate it. He said, you gentlemen are presenting the opportunities. You're not just focused on rage and revenge. No. I mean, you know, I'm well past the point of indifference. I think for me, part of that came because of my promotion, my life, my nightlife background. So like I was going out and doing events, and I was doing a lot of mature things early. Like I was going out to nightclubs, 21 and plus clubs and stuff like that when I was like 16, 17 years old. So like I had been around and I learned very fast. So, you know, now that I just turned 40, you know, I'm pretty calm. Like my main focus is my son. And obviously now I'm getting back into the content, you know, more full time. But like if I'm dating a woman and I start to notice some red flags or black flags are my non-negotiables. I say, all right, you know what? Well, I did like you, but whatever, it is what it is. And if I really like her, but we didn't get to that point where we were actually official, you know, I'll be for like a day, but I let it go. You know what I mean? And that's it, because you can't harbor these things, because the thing is that you know, when you allow things to affect you, it affects your daily life and it poisons you. And you cannot allow yourself to be poisoned, even though you know, you've received fruit from a poisonous tree.
True. Absolutely correct.
Yep. So, all right, let me get into this next video. And so this video is about these ladies saying that